Hi, this is Christian and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news, coming your way Week 6 predictions. The first matchup is an AFC West rivalry when the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Oakland Raiders. Now this should be a pretty good game, and I think these are the two teams in the AFC East that have really taken control. I mean, I know Denver's there, and we could potentially see 3 teams out of this division, and even San Diego, if they wouldn't have choked all those games, they would be in the running. So this so far has been the most competitive division in my mind, along with the NFC East. And along with this game, I really think the Raiders are the better team, but the Chiefs have a really good defense, and the Raiders really don't for the most part. They've shown signs of life, but they've struggled early in the season, and if they can pick it up, I think they'll win the game. But I think the Chiefs will hang around, and with Alex Smith, he doesn't really turn the football over that much. He'll keep the Chiefs alive in this one, but I think at the black hole, the Oakland Raiders will get the job done. Dylan's prediction is the Oakland Raiders. Another AFC battle when the Cincinnati Bengals take on the New England Patriots. Now the Patriots look like the best team in the AFC so far, with Tom Brady back in the fold, Rob Gronkowski somewhat healthy. The Patriots look to control the AFC again. And the Bengals, well, they were supposed to do the same, or at least compete for it, but so far they just haven't looked like the same Cincinnati Bengals of the previous 5 years they've made the playoffs. And I don't know what's wrong with them, to be honest. I mean, Andy Dalton's really not playing as well as I thought he would. But AJ Green is still AJ Green, and Giovanni Bernard and Jeremy Hill are still there, so I'm not really sure, to be exact. Their offense just isn't getting the job done in certain spots, and that's really what it comes down to. And against the Patriots defense, which has really improved this season, they'll really need to score points if they want to win this game, especially at Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots never seem to lose. But overall in this game, I think the Bengals will be prideful in this game and keep it relatively close, but ultimately the Patriots have too much firepower for the Bengals to handle, and I think the Patriots get the job done. Dylan's prediction is the New England Patriots. Another divisional rivalry when the Indianapolis Colts take on the Houston Texans at Energy Stadium. Now the Colts, well, I'm just going to lay it out for you. They're not very good, but they find ways to win against San Diego and against Chicago, two bottom-of-the-barrel teams, but they somehow found a way to win when they could have easily lost, and that's what I admire about the Colts. Now the Texans, they started off hot, but they've fallen off a little bit, and Brock Osweiler needs to get going. He has all the weapons in the world, and they have Will Fuller, they have a great running back in Lamar Miller, and also, of course, they have DeAndre Hopkins, a top 5 receiver in this league. And I really believe that the Texans have the potential to be an AFC contender if Brock Osweiler can get going. And same thing for the Colts with Andrew Luck, even though the Colts roster is kind of devoid of talent outside of Luck and T.Y. Hilton. Overall in this game, I think it should be pretty entertaining, but I see the Colts finding a way somehow to get the job done. Dylan's prediction is the Indianapolis Colts. In the last Spotlight game of the week, it's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Seattle Seahawks. A bird battle. Now the Falcons, well, they've surprised me. I didn't think they'd even be competitive in the NFC South, but with the Panthers falling off a cliff, the Buccaneers being the Buccaneers, and the Saints having a horrific defense, the Falcons have taken advantage and are in full possession of the NFC South so far. Now that's not saying things could change, as the Falcons started 5-0 last season and then collapsed down the stretch as the Panthers went 15-1, but I think the Falcons are a different team. They just look completely different with Julio Jones, Devonta Freeman, Tevin Coleman, of course Matt Ryan, who's playing at an MVP-type level through the first 5 weeks of the season. And I think the Falcons have a chance to win this game even in Seattle. And the Seahawks, well, they've shown signs of being the most dominant NFC team, and then they've shown signs of their offense really not producing. That might be just an early season jitter thing, but we'll have to find out and see. It should be a very, very entertaining game with two of the NFC's heavyweights in 2016, but overall, I see the Seattle Seahawks getting the job done here. Dylan's prediction is the Seattle Seahawks. The player of the week is Atlanta Falcons quarterback Matt Ryan. Now, the Falcons already have a 3-game cushion in the NFC South division, and that's mostly due in part to Matt Ryan and his offense. He has dominated along with his other weapons, Devonta Freeman and Julio Jones, and the Falcons are in prime position to take control of the NFC South for good. Week 5 in the books, and here's how it went down. It was the Cardinals over the 49ers on Thursday Night Football, 33-21. The Colts over the Bears, 29-23. The Patriots over the Browns, 33-13. The Buccaneers over the Panthers, 17-14. The Lions over the Eagles, 24-23. The Titans over the Dolphins, 30-17. The Redskins over the Ravens, 16-10. The Vikings over the Texans, 31-13. The Steelers over the Jets, 31-13. The Falcons over the Broncos, 23-16. The Cowboys over the Bengals, 28-14. The Bills over the LA Rams, 30-19. The Raiders over the Chargers, 34-31. And the Packers over the Giants, 23-16. The most entertaining game was Chargers versus Raiders, and the upset of the week was the Falcons defeating the Denver Broncos. My prediction record for Week 5 was 9-7. Dylan's was 8-8. My prediction record for the entire year is 38-42. Dylan's is 43-37.